Hello dear student, welcome in KRT Arts, BH Commerce and AM Science College, Nasik. Myself, V.S. Shinde, Assistant Professor in Department of Chemistry. Student, in previous lecture, we have seen introductory part of electron transfer reaction. In today's lecture, we discuss about outer sphere mechanism, that is OSM. As we know that in outer sphere mechanism, electron transfer through tunneling. Electron transfer through tunneling. So let's see what is exact outer sphere mechanism. Okay, so let's see first of all conditions for outer sphere mechanism. Conditions for outer sphere mechanism for faster rate of OSM. Let's see the condition required. Okay, so the first condition is both complex should be inert. This is very important condition. Both complex should be inert. Okay, both complexes should be inert and inert for nucleophilic substitution reaction. Okay, so let's see. We have already seen what is meant by inert and what is meant by labile. Okay, so let's see second one. Complex should be low spin. Complexes should be low spin and electron transfer from T2G to T2G. Electron transfer from T2G to T2G for higher rate of OSM. Okay, second condition is complex should be low spin and electron transfer from T2G to T2G. Okay, let's see the third condition. There are actual 4 conditions. All conditions are very important for OSM. So let's see for third condition. Complexes with pi acceptor ligand has exceptionally high reaction rate. Means your complex contains pi acceptor ligand, that time that complexes possesses higher reaction rate for OSM. Okay, so let's see the priority. Pi star to pi star. Second one is non-bonding to non-bonding. Third one is sigma star to sigma star. And last one is non-bonding to sigma star. See, if your complex contain pi acceptor ligand, that is if there the electron transition between pi star to pi star, it possesses higher reaction rate. After that, non-bonding to non-bonding, sigma star to sigma star, and then non-bonding to sigma star. Okay, so if there is non-bonding to non-bonding transition of electron, means there is transition electron transfer from T2G to T2G. Electron transfer from T2G to T2G. See, if your complex is octahedral, so T2G is here and here is EG. Means if electron transfer from T2G to T2G, that time that transition is non-bonding to non-bonding, and all Fe complexes shows such type of transition, that is from T2G to T2G. all Fe complexes shows such type of transition. After that, sigma star to sigma star means transition between Eg to Eg. Okay, transition between Eg to Eg. All chromium complexes shows such type of transitions. All chromium complexes shows such type of transition. And last one is non-bonding to sigma star means T2G to Eg. T2G to Eg. All cobalt complexes shows such type of transition. Okay, these are the four conditions for outer sphere mechanism. First is both complex should be inert for substitution nucleophilic reaction. Then complex should be low spin and electron transfer from T2G to T2G. Actually, why electron transfer from T2G to T2G? Because here is your T2G and here this is your Eg. The Eg means, sorry, T2G means along in between the axis, in between the axis, while Eg means along the axis. If your orbital is along the axis, then there is repulsion between incoming ligand and Eg electrons. Okay, so when this case means when there is transition between Eg to Eg, there is somewhat slower rate. But if the transition between T2G to T2G, that axis, that orbital is in between the axis, that orbital is in between the axis, so no such type of repulsion in this case, that is T2G to T2G. So here OSM rate is faster. Here OSM rate is faster. Okay, these are all the conditions. Sorry, and the last condition is spin allowed transition. Last condition is spin allowed transition. Spin allowed transition. These are all four conditions. So let's see what is exact mechanism. Okay, so let's see what is exact mechanism. Only remember, in outer sphere mechanism, the electron transfer through tunneling. Okay, and the most appropriate condition for electron transfer is electron transfer through T2G to T2G. So let's see mechanism part. Mechanism. Okay, so let's see first general mechanism. OR means oxidant and reductant, which gives oxidant reductant as a precursor complex. Then there is excitation. Then there is electronic transition between reductant to oxidant. Okay, and finally there is dissociation of successor complex. Okay, this is the general mechanism for OSM. This is oxidant reductant. Let's see in detail oxidant reductant. Then there is formation of precursor complex, that is OR. The precursor complex, then the next step is excitation. After excitation there is electron transfer from reductant to oxidant. So here reductant carries positive charge while oxidant carries negative charge, and the final step is a dissociation of that successor complex. This is your successor complex. Then there is formation of oxidant with negative charge and reductant with positive charge. Okay, so let's see what exactly happened. See, if here is reductant, while here is oxidant. This is your reactant molecule. which gives oxidant reductant as a precursor complex. There is no bond making and no bond breaking in case of OSM, that is outer sphere mechanism. So let's see, here is reductant, here is oxidant to form oxidant reductant precursor complex PC. I mention here PC. See, if we take example of CO2 plus, if cobalt 2 plus, cobalt 2 plus and cobalt 3 plus. Okay, C, reductant carries less charge, means metal carries low oxidation state. Here metal in low oxidation state, while here in case of oxidant metal is in high oxidation state. Here metal is low oxidation state, while here metal is in high oxidation state. So obviously this cobalt 2 plus is large in size. Cobalt 2 plus is large in size, while cobalt 3 plus is small in size. Okay, obviously as it carries two charge, means it carries less charge, low oxidation state, the size of cobalt 2 plus is large, while as this cobalt carries plus 3 charge, means more oxidation state, this metal has small size. Okay, so let's see what happened. I again repeat, this is reductant which is rich in oxidation state, while this is oxidant which having lower oxidation state. So obviously reductant is large in size, while oxidant is small in size, which gives oxidant reductant as a precursor complex. I again repeat, there is no formation, there is no breaking and no making of bond in outer sphere mechanism. Okay, so let's see. If your cobalt plus 2 carries large size, so it looks like this, and cobalt plus 2, sorry, if cobalt plus 2 carries large in size, cobalt plus 3 carries small in size. Here is your metal, here is your metal. This carries large size while this carries small size. Okay, but obviously there are water molecules, means there is solvent molecules. Okay, as your cobalt plus 2 carries large in size, there are less number of water molecules are covered, while in case of cobalt plus 3, large extent of water molecules is present here. Large number of water molecules in case of cobalt plus 3, while less number of water molecules in case of cobalt plus 2, because it has having large size. Okay. For electron transfer between two species, according to Frank-Condon principle, the bond length and the number of water molecules should be identical. The bond length and number of water molecules should be identical for transfer of electron between two species. Now see here, as your cobalt plus 2 covered with less number of water molecules and this cobalt 3 plus covered more number of water molecules, so obviously here bond length is large than this bond length. Okay, bond length for cobalt 2 plus is large, why for this, and less number of water molecules are covered in cobalt 2 plus, while more number of water molecules are covered in cobalt 3 plus. Now if we have to transfer electron from this between these two species, so obviously reorganization is taking place, or reorganization is must. Before transfer of electron, reorganization must be takes place. Okay, so the next condition is excitation and reorganization. Okay, excitation and reorganization is must. Okay, so there is formation of reorganized product. There is formation of reorganized product which looks like this, which is nothing but your precursor complex. Okay, this is your precursor complex. Obviously here is your metal and here is your metal. Now see the difference, the distance between both metals are very less. Okay, this is the formation of precursor complex after reorganization. Okay, in this reorganization, the bond length and number of water molecules are identical. In after this reorganization, the bond length of both species and water molecules of both species are identical. Okay, this satisfied your Franck-Condon limitation. Okay, this satisfied your Franck-Condon principle. Okay, so the third step is there is transfer of electron. Now the third step is there is transfer of electron. Here is transfer of electron in third step, because now bond length and water molecules are identical here. Okay, now we can transfer electron from one species to another species. Okay student, so it looks like oxidant carries negative charge while reductant carries positive charge. Why this is so? Because reductant transfer electron from reductant, there is transfer of electron from reductant to oxidant. So obviously reductant carries positive charge while oxidant carries negative charge. And then the final step is a dissociation of this successor complex. Here this is the formation of successor complex. This is your precursor complex, then there is formation of successor complex. Now oxidant, there is association of oxidant with negative charge and reductant with positive charge. This is nothing but your product formation. Okay, this is your product in which oxidant carries negative charge while reductant carries positive charge. Okay, this is the exact mechanism. What is exact mechanism? See, there is reaction between the reaction between two species in case of OSM. If your cobalt 2 plus carries less in this mechanism, cobalt plus 2 carries less number of water molecules, covered with less number of water molecules, and its bond length is greater than cobalt 3 plus, while cobalt 3 plus covered with more number of water molecules. But if there is electron transfer between two species according to Franck-Condon principle, the bond length and water molecules for such transition should be identical. So obviously there is excitation and reorganization of this species. So there is formation of precursor complex in which bond length and water molecules are identical. So the next step is there is transfer of electron, because bond length and water molecules are identical now. Is this condition satisfied the Franck-Condon condition? Okay, then there is transfer of electron from reductant to oxidant. So reductant carries positive charge, oxidant carries negative charge. This is the formation of successor complex. Then after dissociation of this complex, which gives oxidant with negative charge and reductant with positive charge, this is nothing but your product formation. Okay, this is the exact mechanism for outer sphere mechanism. See why the name gives that outer sphere mechanism. Okay, because See, the electron cannot transfer through this H2O, means from this metal, then to this H2O, and then again for metal. Means there is no bridging formation. The electron is direct transfer from this metal to this metal outerly. Okay, electron transfer from this metal to this metal outerly through tunneling. So the name given as outer sphere mechanism, because electron transfer through outerly from this metal to this metal. Okay, from reactant to oxidant. Okay, so let's see some conditions. Let's see the types of electron transfer. The next point is types of electron transfer. Actually, there are three types of electron transfer. Types of electron transfer. See, if this is Eg, Eg, T2G, and T2G. This is octahedral case. There is transfer of electron is possible from T2G to Eg. So the first type of electron transfer is T2G to T2G, means non-bonding to non-bonding. We have already seen that this case is applicable for all Fe complexes. Okay. Second transition is T2G to Eg, means electron can transfer from T2G to Eg, means non-bonding to sigma star. Okay, this case is applicable for all cobalt complexes, means all cobalt complexes show such type of transition T2G to Eg, and the last type of transition is Eg to Eg, means sigma star to sigma star. All chromium complexes such type of transition. These are the three types of electron transfer which are most important. T2G to T2G, that is non-bonding to non-bonding. All Fe complexes show such type of transition. Second one is T2G to Eg, means non-bonding to sigma star. All cobalt complexes show such type of transition. Third one is Eg to Eg, that is sigma star to sigma star. All chromium complexes show such type of transition. Okay, this is Ag to Eg. But the most appropriate condition for transfer of electron is T2G to T2G. After pi star to pi star, the second condition is T2G to T2G. Okay, because there is no electronic repulsion between such case. So obviously, the rate for the outer sphere mechanism electron transfer is fast in this case. So let's see one example. See the electron transfer from D6 to D5 system. Okay, in case the example of D6 system is Fe2 plus, while the example Fe3 plus. Okay, so let's see how electron get transferred. D6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No? All are in high spin complexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now see, if there is transfer of electron from this T2G to Eg, this cannot be possible because this system is stable one. This system is stable one, more stable. So obviously there is transfer of electron. This Eg to Eg also not possible. So obviously electron transfer from T2G to T2G. Electron transfer is possible from T2G to T2G, and we have already seen that all Fe complexes shows such type of transition, that is T2G to T2G. I take again one example for your better understanding. If system is D4 and D3 high spin, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in case of D3, 1, 2, 3. Now see, the this is more stable one, so the electron cannot transfer from T2G to T2G. So T2G to EG is also not possible. So obviously there is transfer of electron from Eg to Eg. Here is transfer of electron from Eg to Eg, and all chromium complexes show such type of transition. So your complex is Cr2 plus Cr3 plus. Okay. So here we have seen the types of electron transfer and also some example systems for transfer of electron. We have seen D5 and D6 system, D6 and D5 system, and D4 and D3 system. Okay, so the final step is, let's see one example, solved examples for outer sphere mechanism. Okay student, so let's see. In which we have to find out the rate for outer sphere mechanism. So the first complex is Fe H2O H2O6 2 plus and Fe H2O6 3 plus. Second complex is Cr H2O6 2 plus Cr H2O6 3 plus. Third complex is Fe bipyridine. As we know that bipyridine is pi acceptor ligand 2 plus, while Fe bipyridine 3 plus, and last one is cobalt NH36 2 plus and cobalt NH3 6 3 plus. Okay, now in all these four complexes we have to find out the faster rate for electron transfer reaction through OSM, that is outer sphere mechanism. As we have already seen that the faster rate for pi star to pi star, so here is water and NH3, these are the monodentate ligand, but bipyridine is, the structure for bipyridine ligand is like this, means obviously there is conjugation, here is nitrogen. So obviously the rate for third complex is very fast or higher. The rate for third complex which contains bipyridine ligand is higher. After that we have already seen that all Fe complexes shows T2G to T2G transition. T2G to T2G transition means pi star, non-bonding to non-bonding. These are the pi star to pi star, non-bonding to non-bonding. So then the rate for OSM is for first complex. Then next complex is a second one, that is Cr to Cr. Because here is a transition between Cr to Cr. Here is transition between, which transition is here? Okay, in case of chromium complex, there is transfer from Eg to Eg. So obviously the rate for chromium complex is next to T2G to T2G, and then the final, that is T2G to Eg, that is non-bonding to sigma star. Okay, non-bonding to sigma star. So this is the rate for all the complexes. So obviously pi star to pi star, then non-bonding to non-bonding, then Eg to Eg, or we can say sigma star to sigma star, and then non-bonding to sigma star. Okay student, so in today's lecture we have seen what is outer sphere mechanism. After that, condition for outer sphere mechanism. All the conditions, all four conditions are very important. After that, we have seen mechanism, in which first of all, according to Frank Condon principle, if there is transfer of if for transfer of electron between two species, the bond length as well as number of solvent molecules should be identical. So there is a reorganization, electronic excitation is there. So after that, formation of precursor complex, then there is electron transfer between reductant to oxidant, so there is formation of precursor successor complex, and then there is dissociation in final step. This is the exact mechanism for outer sphere mechanism. After that, we have seen the types of electron transfer or electronic transition. There are three types in which we can transfer the electron: T2G to T2G, after that T2G to EG, and EG to EG, and then we have seen some examples. Okay, so thank you student. In next lecture we have seen the inner sphere mechanism.